Welcome back. This is my review of episode 1 of the new anime series, Magic Kaito 1412. Okay. I was pleasantly surprised with this first episode, okay? I really was. So, what is the Magic Kaito about? Well, the main character's name is Kaito, and he is a magician, and he tends to really piss people off with it too, especially this, like, girl that he's constantly having fights with in this episode. I don't know if she's like a childhood friend or someone who just lives with him for some reason, or his sister. I don't think that was confirmed either way, but he's known her since childhood though, either way. I'm not sure if this is actually going to turn into a romance or not. Like, there were subtle hints in this episode that maybe, but I don't know if it really is or not. But anyways, though, and his father, who he was actually a magician as well, a pretty famous one, who Kaito claims is the only magician to ever be better than him, and he wants to surpass his father. However, we'll learn at the end of this episode that his father was the original Kaito kid, going around stealing jewelry, making all sorts of robberies around, I'm guessing, Japan, or maybe the world, who knows. Okay, and he was pretty famous, but he died 8 years ago, which we learn at the end of this episode. He was actually murdered, and so his assistant, I forget what his name is, basically took on the mantle of being Kaito Kid now to try to, in hopes that he could lure out his partner's murderers. Okay, and Kaito himself ends up finding out who this Kaito Kid really is in this episode, and the truth about his father. Apparently his mother knew too and was perfectly fine with it as well. And in order to save the guy, he ends up becoming the new Kaito Kid. In addition to that, he also wants to do this in order to find his father's murderers. Okay. And that's the gist of it. Really, I honestly expected, like, his father to come out from behind that very mask right there or something, but not in this episode, but later on in the series maybe. But still, very good presentation, okay? It's different. You don't normally see an anime like this that has to do with, you know, like magic and magicians and stuff. It's a nice change of pace, and I very much enjoyed it. Now, I want to talk about the art real quick. The art is kind of weird. It's not really a turn-off for me, but a lot of people might get turned off by it. The animation is actually quite good in this series. It's not spectacular, but it is quite good. But the art is drawn in such a way that it may appear that the animation is terrible when it's really not. Okay, the art reminds me of something from like the mid to late 90s, or maybe even early 2000s. You know, it's really weird because it's not something you see a whole lot or at all nowadays. Again, it's not bad, it's just something I thought was worth mentioning, okay? So anyways, though, also the music's really good too. Yeah, and that opening's pretty good, which didn't show up till like 12 minutes in. But that ending is really fucking awesome, okay? It really is. So, overall, what did I think about the first episode of Magic Kaito 1412? I very much enjoyed it, okay? It had a really good presentation, and it's definitely different, and I'll be really interested in seeing where the series goes from here, okay? I actually do have a theory. It's kind of a minor theory, but my theory is that maybe Kaito's father is actually still alive somewhere. Okay, but I'm definitely interested in seeing the mysteries unravel in this series. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. These are you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.